By the grace of Allah, Canada is one of the luckiest country where the impact was not as bad as it has been in other countries. Well, in Canada, we had about 1.4 million cases that were positive, and majority of the cases actually recovered fully. Over 25,000 people died, which is comparatively very small number when you see more than 3.5 million people who have died across the world. Humanity First was already set in Canada by running a food bank, which was a flagship project for us. Not only that was providing food, but also other emergency supplies, household supplies, and it was also involved in resettlement of refugees. But what we were not prepared was that there was sudden surge of need. We had doubled and tripled, actually many times 5 times more people relying on our food bank, coming for assistance for various needs for them. And we were also not prepared with the personal protective equipment, hand sanitizers, gloves, masks. By God's grace and by prayers of Huzur, we were able to really bounce back. We took special measures for the protection of our volunteers, which results in rebounds of our volunteers. Many new volunteers started showing up. And then we started getting donations from other sources. We got some grants, we got some businesses who were still thriving. They came forward and supported us. And those volunteers who were there, our core volunteer team started actually working 7 days a week, 12 hours to 14, 16 hours a day shifts, and we started responding to those people who were in need. We got instructions from Huzur that the poor countries should get support. And immediately we responded. We reached out to countries that were really deficient in need of supplies, funds, and by God's grace, we were able to support 14 countries in those difficult times by providing them funds for food, for personal protective equipment. In Canada, in addition to our food and other emergency supplies, we were able to actually support the healthcare staffs by providing them more than 80,000 personal protective equipment, face shields, etc., which was not available. And our young volunteers from medical schools came forward with an idea of printing 3D face shields. During this pandemic, there was a huge hurricane that affected Honduras, in a South American country, and there was actually 2 hurricanes there, and they were in the midst of pandemic, and the hurricane struck. There were travel restrictions, and at that time WHO contacted us that there's a need for emergency medical team in Honduras, and we are scrambling to find a team, and we are making the first call to you. And without any hesitation, without even knowing that I will be able to do that or not, I said, yes, we will send the team. And then we worked out the details, and within 48 hours, we were able to dispatch the team. It was an amazing scene that how doctors, nurses, paramedics, and our logistics team came forward to offer themselves in this challenging situation, risking their lives to go to Honduras to help people in need. This unique distinction is not available to any other organization, any worldly organization, and that really puts us in the forefront of service to humanity.